Hello everybody, Navy Vet 76 out at the range with my Austrian FN FAL again. Last few times out I haven't had quite the success I'd like to have. I was blowing primers and I felt like the load was probably too much. So I bought some more IM 4895 and I'm going to try 39 grains of that, and I'm using a poly tipped boat tail 165 grain jacketed bullet with a CCI primer, and my overall length is 2 inches 780 thousandths, which just barely clears the magazine and chambers okay in the rifle. So my goal is to get enough speed I can get some accuracy at 100 yards, but not so much pressure that I'm blowing primers. So that's where we're at the moment. Sorry about being in so close, but right now I don't have a choice because that's just the way it is. Now, you've probably seen it before. I've got a poly plastic mag, and I really like it. So I have the chronograph set up. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I never know. So I'm going to try a few rounds. First thing I need to do is check my gas block, because this is a different load. So what I need to do is open it up. And then start bringing it in. This first round will probably not eject. And I hope my chronograph reads. Okay.
1 minute to ceasefire, 1 minute to ceasefire.
I think I was, just get one round off. It's not wanting to fire. Okay. It might help if the bolt was closed, huh? And I'm sure it didn't eject. Yeah, it didn't. You really want to do these one at a time. Until it starts to eject. And pause the camera. Okay, that last shot before the break was 2,326 feet per second, and as you probably saw, it didn't eject. So put another one in there, close the bolt, and then I'm going to bump the gas block up. I'm going to go 2. And see, it still didn't eject. That one was 2338 feet per second. There's no pressure signs. The timer is staying in the case. So going to pull these. I want to use it to set my gas block. So I'm going to bump it up 2 more. Okay. And that ejected. Ow, that's hot too. That one was 2327. Okay. Still good. I'm going to try 2 in the magazine now. See if the next one works. All right. Looks like that's going to work. So I'm adjusting that gas block so that the cases will eject and it also doesn't overpressure the gun. And that one was 2305 per second. So that looks pretty good. I'll do a full magazine now. Again, no pressure signs. Timer's not backing out. The last time out I was using BN140 powder and it looks promising. And I'm going to try it again, drop the load down, but I bought 8 pounds of IMR 4895 because it hadn't been available in my area for a while and I use it a lot, so I'm going to, and it's a good 30 caliber powder, so I thought I'd use it this time. It seems to be working. I think it's slow, you know, you get 700 feet per second with that powder, it starts blowing primers. And what I don't know is if the load data that's in the load manual is for a bolt-action gun or a auto or both. Because I know the loads I was using previously, I think they would have worked okay in a bolt-action gun. So I'm just guessing. Now then, I'll shoot a few more and see where I'm grouping at. Did that eject? I didn't see it. I'm going to drop the magazine. It did not eject. That means I need to bump the gas up a little more. That one was 2337. I'm writing it down so I have a record. That one ejected. Okay, I didn't think that one ejected. So I need to bump it up a little more. That one was 23, 30, no, it can't be right. Try it again, because it would have said duplicate if it had read it. What the heck? That one's not good. That one did. And it's open on the ground, they're going to clear. And that one was 23.58. Alright. I want to peek and see where we're at. I don't have scope adjusted yards. I have 2 targets down here. And I'm shooting high. Really, really nice groups though. So I need to lower it quite a bit. We'll just guess. Alright. Load a bit more.
1 minute to ceasefire. 1 minute to ceasefire.
Alright. Wait until after the break. Break's over. I've lowered my elevation. I just took a wild guess. And I'll shoot 5 more. Might want to pull the flag out. Okay, check and see that. Yep, chambered. All right. $23, $25. I don't know if that one ejected. I didn't see it. Nope. It hung up. You're going to need to bump it up again. Okay. The heck, Scott? All right. I bumped the gas up at 1 more notch. one. Gun is clear. Alright. They seem to have adjusted okay. Still no primers backing out, which is liking that. And let's see where the group is. Alright. I just dialed it down a little too much. I'm on the target though. So I need to come up. Go 4 clicks. I will say though, pretty decent groups. I'll take you down there at the break. So just remember, I got 1 in the bullseye and 4 below. So I know this gun likes these poly tips. Gun is clear. 2355 was that last one. I don't really need to record them all to get an average. It would be more accurate if I recorded them all. But good enough. Okay, 3, 1, 2, another one. There it is. 3. All right. This is most of this is PPU 762 by 51 brass. Okay. I'm liking that. I got 3 in the bullseye. So shoot some more. I think maybe now the gas is adjusted for this load. It's my belief that anytime you do a different load, you should adjust your gas for that load. And just to verify scope, I want to shoot some more because we're not hitting it. We're not one holing, so I wouldn't expect to with this gun. Oh, that hit the camera. Alright. And that last one was 2317. Yep. There we are. Beautiful. Yes, sir. So just remember, I have some below the bullseye. I've got 2 above the bullseye, and at least 6 shots right in the bull. So that's pretty cool. All right. I want to use the same load in my BM59, see how it works. And one thing about the BM59 is there is no gas adjustment on the BM59. It's basically a modified M1 Garand, an M14 sorta, in 308. So we're getting to ceasefire, so down range and show you what we did. Okay, I got a case I gotta find, but I'll look for that in a minute. I'm gonna take you down range and show you how we did. Got it dialed in pretty good now. It's raining, unfortunately. A light sprinkle. It wasn't supposed to really do that till later, but it is what it is. Have a 22 I want to try. I don't think it's going to do very well at 100 yards, but I thought I'd give it a shot later. So they were my first shots, and then I adjusted it. It was a little low, dialed it in again, and there I am. So it's a good load, and the gas is working, and I'm not blowing primers. So the previous load was too hot. Well, I'm counting that as a success. The powder works good. You know, I could try bumping the speed up, but you know, I don't shoot much past 100 yards, if ever. It's been years since I tried shooting at even 200, so, and you can't even do that on this range. I'd have to go to a range called Hillside, which is outside of Roanoke, Indiana, and it doesn't have the cover that this does, so I can shoot in relatively inclement weather and still be protected under these concrete barriers and awnings above me. And I can shoot as well as this gun did at 100 yards. With this load, I'm good with it. I'll just shoot some more for fun. And then I'm going to get the 22 out and play with that. And if you get a chance, the Cobra 49 and Battlefield Curator just put out a video talking about the Italian Carcano. It's worth a watch. gun is clear. Yep, it's a good load. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to move on to the 22. I just thought I'd share that with you. The IMR 4895 seems to be my best powder for this gun, and I should probably give the VN 140 another try and drop the load down, because I was getting a lot of pressure with that, but I was trying to go for speeds that this gun probably can't handle because I was blowing primer. So I'm not sure what the issue is. I just know that it was too hot a load and primers were blowing. I don't think I can expect to run this rifle at 2,700 feet per second, but I don't know. Maybe it's the powder choice. Honestly, I don't know. But I can tell you at this speed, with this load, it's working really good. And again, that's 39 grains of IMR 4895. And I got the overall length set at 2 inches, 780 thousandths. So I basically just ignore the overall lengths in the load manual and bring them out as far as I can, and but they'll still chamber. Ideally, you want to be like 10 to 15 thousandths off of the lands, but you're also limited to the length capacity of your magazine. And in this case, it's 2 inches, 780 thousandths long. So, all right. I'll see you in the next video.